So here's my luggage system for this trip. It looks like a lot, but when you see all the gear that I have, you're going to understand why. All three pieces along the back, the silver luggage pieces, they are the hard cases that go on my motorcycle. And I'll show you a little bit more about those when they're back on the bike. The three yellow pieces are waterproof, heavy-duty vinyl storage bags. The one on the right and the one on the left are Sea to Summit bags. And the left Sea to Summit bag will carry my tent, my footprint for the bottom of the tent, my tent spikes, and the center bag, that's going to carry all of my camping gear. So my whole kitchen, food, water filtration system, my puffy jacket, just all kind, my little firebox stove, all of that will go in there, and that'll be behind me. The small black bag on the left front is my tank bag. That carries spare batteries, charging cords, maps. And then the gray bag, that bag carries my sleeping bag, my air mattress, my pillow, and a couple other items stored in that. So this is my luggage for the trip. Alrighty, folks. Well, here is all of the gear that needs to go on my motorcycle. This is everything I'm taking with me for the 40-day trip. Now, let me start out by saying that some of these items people will determine to be not necessary. And I would agree. Some of them are comfort items. But if I can fit it and be a little bit more comfortable, then I'm going to bring it. So starting out here, these are my off-the-bike shoes. So I'll be wearing a motorcycle boot that I'll show you later on. But these are my flip-flops and my hiking shoes. Right here is my hotel bag. So this is my Kriega bag that carries all of my clothes for this trip. This is my electronics bag. This bag carries my cameras, my drone, all my spare batteries, my wireless mic, all that kind of stuff. So that's all in there, tripod, etc. This is my laptop bag. I am bringing a laptop on this trip. Not necessary, but I do plan on doing editing on this trip and trying to put out a video a week for everyone. So I'm bringing the laptop with me. In this case, also goes in my top case. On the bike. Up front here, I have two spare sets of riding gloves. One is more of a winter glove, and the other one's a normal riding glove. And then I have another pair that I'll be wearing most of the time, I believe. Let's see, right here, this is my tire pump, and this is my bike cover. I like putting it on at night, especially at hotels and stuff. It's just kind of out of sight, out of mind if the bike's covered up. Bear spray, which I'm bringing for this trip, a Leatherman tool. This is my heated vest that plugs into the motorcycle, so if we get into some colder weather, I can put that on underneath my riding jacket, plug it right into the bike and adjust the temperature. I have a couple security cable locks. The bigger one I use through the sleeve of my jacket and my helmet when we go into somewhere to maybe eat lunch when we're going to be off the bike for a while. And then the smaller ones are cable locks that pseudo secure my luggage to the bike. This blue bag goes in my tank bag, and that is all of my charging cables for my helmet, my phone, some other electronics, but not my camera gear. Working across here, this is a collapsible cooler bag. I'm going to keep that on the bike. If we know we're going to be camping somewhere for the night and we need food, we can hopefully stop somewhere, grab some things. I can put it in the cooler bag and it'll keep it cold until we get to camp. A pair of sunglasses. This is a thermocell. This is a small backpack. This is a charge pack. Pretty sizable one, and it also it also solar charges when you're on the road. So that's that. Creature comfort item, an umbrella. This is my mosquito hat. As I said, we are heading up to the land The state bird in Alaska is known as the mosquito, so I'm going to need a little extra protection, and I bought a couple containers of DEET as well. This is a camp shovel for when you gotta go and you don't have facilities, so use that for digging a hole. This is a water bladder that'll be in my backpack, and the good thing is I can fill that with a couple liters of water and have water at camp along with my hydro flask and everything else. This is my first aid gear. So this is, on the left is my first aid kit, and then I got a couple splints and a wound care kit that does suturing. Right here, this is my MSR water filtration system. This makes water drinkable and removes any virus and bacteria. This is my puffy jacket, just stows away in its own pocket. Some dude wipes for cleaning up. All right, moving down the line, this is my kitchen kit. This has all of my cooking utensils and stove and everything I'll need for cooking. I'll give you a glimpse into that here shortly. This is just a towel I use for cleaning my helmet and my windshield, mainly, getting the bugs off. This is my cook stove, my cook kit here, and this is my new firebox stove. I'll post a picture of that, but it collapses to this, and again doesn't take up a whole lot of space. It's got some weight to it, but it's a fold-out stove, so you can don't always have to use your cook pot to boil water. You can actually cook things over the fire. This is the toolkit for my bike. Carry various tools, tire, puncture repair, so forth. This is my Helinox chair. Love this thing, and I will always find a place to fit that, so love my Helinox chair. This is my Eno A-frame tarp. I can use it, tie it to a couple trees, ground stake it, and then have shelter if we need it to eat under or so forth. Tent stakes, and this is my ground cloth for my tent. This is my tent. It's a two-person Cabela's tent, nothing fancy. Got a little skull cap. This is my camp towel here. In here's, oh, that's my pillow. So gotta have a pillow. And this is a sleeping bag liner, which is nice to have, especially when you go to bed after sitting out by a campfire or something, you're all smelly. So throws in the wash, cleans up real quick. This is my little Gigapump. This is what I use to fill my Big Agnes Q-Core air mattress. And in here is my Big Agnes Diamond Park 15-degree bag. I bought this specifically for this trip. I have a couple different sleeping bags, but this one I decided to go with a 15-degree bag. I hope that was the right choice. The time of year we're going up there, we're going to see some varying temperatures, but I'm hoping this is the right call on this. I don't think I need a 0-degree bag. I think the 15-degree bag will be fine. And then the nice thing about this bag is it's real wide up top. It's almost like a bed system more than a sleeping bag, and it's got a fitted bottom almost that goes over top of the air mattress. So the two become one, and that way you're not kind of rolling over to your side and sliding off the mattress or the air mattress. All right, everybody. Well, you saw how much stuff I'm bringing, and then I did an overview of why I'm bringing those things, and you got to see all of my stuff. Bobby No Socks, as he's nicknamed, who's going on this trip. Bob is a minimalist, and I've never seen anybody pack so light. So when you see Bob do his gear review for the trip, I'm just giving you a preview. This is what it's going to look like. That's it. That's what Bobby No Socks will bring for 40 days. Just a couple other items forgot to show you. So in this side case, on my left side of the bike, there's my hotel bag, as I showed you earlier, that I keep my clothes in. Back here, I keep some bug spray and some sunscreen. I keep couple koozies up in here. There's my KT Strong koozie, and a bottle holder, one in there also. Sensing a theme here. So here's a bottle opener and a wine corkscrew. And finally, in this one, I keep a little lantern for which is solar also, but it's good for inside the tent or good on the picnic table. So there's that. Then coming around here, I keep a couple hydration bottles back here. I keep water in them sometimes. And then in this case, there is my electronics kit with all my GoPro and drone and everything. But in here I keep some extra tie downs. I keep a cargo net in here, and then an extra helmet cleaning rag. And I also keep this camp saw in there. So there's okay. So here is my kitchen. So this is everything I need for cooking 15 or so days when we're camping. So I'll show you this real quick. This is my GSI. And the nice part about it is you can use this as a kitchen sink, so it holds water. You can use it for washing things when you're done. Flip the lid here, and in here I have my MSR pocket rocket stove, and it goes on my fuel bottle, and this fuel lasts a really long time. So there's my stove. Also inside of here I have spices. I have some garlic, some paprika, some salt and pepper, and some other things. So there's my spices. Fire starter is here. And then I have a mug and a bowl kit. So it's a bowl, a mug if you wanted to make coffee in this, but I'm also bringing a coffee cup. So, and then there's also a lid for that here as well. And then to use the stove, you just turn on the gas. And there you go. Your stove's going. Boil your water, make your coffee, make your oatmeal. Bring in some meals also that require boiling water. And this is probably a mess, but I'll kind of show you everything I keep in here, and in no particular order. This is another type of pot similar to that one, but it can go right on the stove, and if you need to, you can make it deeper. So if you're making some noodles or something for dinner, you can do that, and it's got a built-in strainer. So there's that pot there. This is my mug here for coffee and whatever else I might be drinking, and in here I keep fire starter, some waterproof matches. So that's my GSI mug that also has a measuring cup, or the mug inside is also a measuring cup. Keep a little dish soap, sponge, and a Brillo pad, little hand sanitizer, so little kit there. My AeroPress for making coffee. I got some oatmeal, coffee. This came from a friend of mine, John, so Black Rifle Coffee Company. Here's a couple backpacker meals just in case. Pad Thai with chicken, fettuccine Alfredo with chicken, so just a few backup meals in case you need them. And this is a little spatula. Keep some foil, some paper towels. Here's a cutting board, so packs to nothing, comes in handy. Some paracord if I have to tie food up in a tree overnight. And then in here is my knife. Then in here are a spoon and a spork. And these long titanium forks and stuff are really good when you got to get into the bottom of these bags, because you pour the boiling water in here, seal it up, let it sit for so many minutes, stir it up, and then you eat it right out of the bag. So this does a really good job of getting down to the bottom of the bag to get all the food, instead of food getting all over your hands trying to get deep in that bag. So that is everything that I need kitchen kit wise. And okay, so this is my backpack that's going to go in the right side pannier, and this is going to hold all of my electronics. I already took out a couple different devices to hold GoPros. I have some things already mounted on the bike, so I can get a forward-facing view. I can get a rider view. In here I have, this is all of my cables, and this is all of my charging to charge everything in here. This is my wireless mic kit, so it has 2 wireless microphones, and in this case is my drone, Mini Pro 3, that also has following capability. So we can put this up in the air, and it can actually follow the motorcycles as we're heading down a trail or a road. Spare drone batteries here, and in this case here are my action cameras. So I have a GoPro Hero 11, I have a GoPro Hero 10, and then I have an Insta360 action camera as well, and spare batteries for those. Here's the drone remote, and then I have just a small point and shoot digital camera with a charger. I was going to bring, and I did have this set up originally to bring my big SLR, digital SLR camera, and it's just an awful lot of weight, and I just think I'm going to be able to capture everything I need to between the iPhone and all of this stuff. In here, I have portable hard drive. I have another portable hard drive that I'll be bringing, but this is a 2 terabyte hard drive for downloading all of my stuff from the day. And then I keep some extra memory cards and a USB stick for downloading stuff to the computer, and some other cables and stuff. So nothing too fancy, but again, I think I have enough to get the job done.